Hello YouTube and welcome back to another poker video, and today I'm finally bringing you guys another cash game video. I'm going to try and do a few more of these every now and then. We are going to play the lowest stakes on Ignition Casino. I will show how I did at the end. But one of these tables, the one I'm buying into right now, the third screen, we're going to run it up from $5 to $38. Let's see how I did it. And I'm going to do pretty decent in the other tables as well. Let's get straight into the action. We're playing heads up, it looks like. We have the ace 10. We're going to 3-bet it. First thing. A new player. And we flop the open-ended flush draw. Definitely got to keep betting on that board. Let's see if he's going to call it. No call. Bummer. Not what I wanted to see. Just fold the ace 2. This session's also going to be 4 hours long. We started at 12:42. We're going to go till 4:42. Got some king 10 action coming your way. We're going to call the turn. I think I'm going to call a river too. Yeah, we're going to bluff catch. He's got an ace though, so we lose all the money we got in the ace 10 hand right away. 4 people now on the second screen. We are going to raise. We are going to hit nothing until we hit the jack on the turn. I'm thinking about a bet. They shouldn't have flush draws. Hopefully we can get called by a single diamond hand. Let's see if any callers. We're going to get raised. And I mean, he checked twice, so I don't put him on a flush like almost ever. Maybe an ace, but his line doesn't really even make sense with an ace. Like, why would he raise the turn when the flush comes in? Does that make any sense? He does have the ace, and yeah, like I said, it doesn't make sense, but I guess he did have an ace. Really interesting way to play the ace there. This guy is going to rip. And it looks like a raise. A raise, a rip. We're going to all in over the top on the fourth screen. Trying to pick up money. Give me money. Got ace 9. This is an easy defend. Flop an ace. We'll check it. We'll check. He's going to fold and yeah, I don't know what that guy has. I can't see it very well. Either way, we win. Now we have the ace 4 on the bottom screen. Down to $3 on the second screen. Nothing has happened on the top. The third one, there's no players yet, but it'll fill up soon. We're up like $1 on this one. We are gonna bet 1 blind with our flush draw with the 8-6. We'll check back the flop with the ace 4 and turn an ace. He's gonna bet, which we don't have. We have kicker problems, so we're just gonna call. Hoping he's got like, well, I was gonna say a flush draw, but hopefully he doesn't have a flush draw now. But we do have the ace of diamonds blocking a lot of the flushes. We're just gonna call it down. And yeah, he flatted in the big blind with ace queen. Never in a million years would I've put him on that hand. But we're going to try and get some of it back here. We're going to raise the ace king. Hoping for some big action this time. We are going to get raised. And I'm going to put in the 4-bet to $1.50. I'll play for stacks probably. Let's see. He just calls. We're going to c-bet this. We're going to go $1.10. Let's see if he'll fold it. We want him to fold. 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 He's going to call, and we don't hit a pair on the turn or a heart. So now I think I'm going to check it back. Give us something on the river, and we get the queen, which could definitely hit his range. Let's see it. We're going to check it back. And yeah, he called a 4-bet with ace queen, called the flop with absolutely nothing, and then checks the river when he sucks out. Very well played by him. Yeah, and if you're wondering, I'd say this is a good game from this 4 hours that I played. Because, yeah, these people are playing dumb. Just like my tournament players. We like to play against those kind of people. We're gonna start off kind of bad, but don't worry, we're gonna get some money in this video, big time. We flatted a raise, and then we flatted a 3-bet, which I would never do in a tournament, but it's 20 cents to win like 80. So I went for the call and flopped a set with the 2s. Everyone checks the flop. We're not happy to see that. I wanted to re-raise the flop. But we'll just bet the turn now. Hoping to get some action. Come on, just put in a call. Come on now. Let's call it. Just call it. He's really thinking about this spot. He's gonna call it. And now the board turns into a one-liner to an ace or a 6, which is obviously horrible. So we're going to check this back now. And he had queens. Dude raised to only 10 cents with queens and then flatted the 30-cent 3-bet with a caller in between. Crazy. Giving me an easy chance to suck out. Like that. That's exactly what I'll do. But this time we got the ace-king. We're going to re-raise. We're going to go 60 because there's a raise and a call. So we're going to bet bigger because of the call in the between. We are absolutely going to bet this. Both of them call, and we brick again with ace-king. Hoping this c-bet gets through. And I pretty much just c-bet range with 3-bet pots. It pretty much keeps it simple. Don't gotta think very hard. Hopefully they fold, though. Just fold. Not gonna get the fold. Nothing on the turn for us. Or the river. We're just trying to check it down. I mean, we're calling 5 cents. Dude had queen 8. He double flatted queen 8. Okay. Very well played by him. Just kidding. But we got pocket kings on the third screen. The third screen is finally getting players. We raised pre. And this guy's going to lead out for 5 cents. We're going to raise. 9-7-4. Flush draw comes in on the turn. And it's another 4. We're going to continue betting. And yeah, we're going to bet this river all day. Very clean run out. I think we have the best hand here a lot. He's going to fold, though. We'll pick one up, though. I think we're focusing on the ace-queen mostly. I'm going to re-raise. I think I flatted with the king-queen. Someone's going to jam. We're going to call the jam all day. We're super priced in against the jam. We are going to fold 10-3. And we're going to fold this just because someone else called. Since someone else called, we don't want to call. And this is a trivial fold now. Aces versus queens. Good fold by us. Yeah, you want to fold there because ace king, as you saw, or ace queen is dominated a lot in that spot. Raise it 5x over the limper with the ace king. Big blind and the limper call. And same story over and over. We miss with the ace king. And we're going to just flat that because we were going to check. So we're just going to flat since we weren't going to raise anyway. And this is just getting nasty, bro. Like 15 more cents to win, what, like $1.20? We have to call. With ace high. Nothing for us on the turn. Hopefully they stop nickel and diming me. Okay, we can check. And nothing on the river. Just nothing. They bet 5 cents. I'm going to call it. Oh, okay, yeah, we can get away from that. Ace 10. We get a raise. We're going to 3-bet it. It's late position. On the third screen, too. He's going to put in a really small 4-bet. So we're going to call. Just trying to suck out because I'm sure he's got a big hand. Just trying to keep me in. But it's not going to work because he's going to 3/4 it on the flop when I have nothing. Another hand. Oh, this is a good one. The third screen. King 8 off. We flat in the small blind after the button limps. And we're going to flop middle pair. We're going to just check. Check by the big blind. Check by the button. And another ace will come on the turn. So now I'm feeling kind of good about my king. I feel like an ace would have bet the flop. So I meant to bet 7 cents, but I accidentally bet 5x pot. Whoopsie daisies. And this guy's getting a min raise. Which is like, I'm not going to fold now. We're going to check. He's just going to rip, and I went for it. I called it down. Thought he might. I don't know. I just thought I was good, to be honest. Dude was a little bluffy. And we're going to double up with the King 8, $10 now on the third screen. Got King 8 suited again. We're going to call a bet. We're going to call. We flop a flush draw, though, with the King 3 suited. But we're going to just check limped pot. And we have top pair on the bottom screen. I think I just called a raise, and then everyone checked it to me. So now I'm going to bet. Bet small. Trying to get value from something worse, so I don't think they're going to call a big bet. But we'll hit a flush with the King 3 suited. He checks it back. Now we got to bet the river. We're going to go small because I think he's scared of the flush. It's not going to work, but we do still win the hand. And the initial raiser is going to call us on the Queen 10. Thinking about a double barrel. Let's see if we go for another bet. We're going to bet again. Trying to just get value from something. Maybe he turned a flush draw. Or no, he wouldn't have been able to turn one. Well, I'm not sure what I'm targeting really. Tens, I guess, maybe. Don't know how I feel about that bet looking back on it right now. Because I don't think he has a flush draw since he checked the flop. Which would be the main hand you'd want to target with that kind of bet. We got ace set. Oh, yeah, jack 10. We're going to call on the flop. What did I do here? Man, I don't even know. But this spot's an easy fold. because it goes raise call. I'm out of there, dude. We're going to 5x raise with the 9s over a limp. I was doing it usually like in tournaments or whatever. Well, not even tournaments. When I would usually only 4x over a limp. But I was 5xing because they were calling. And yeah, look at that. He called. We're going to bet small, trying to target like ace high. We're going to just check back the king. It's not very strong. He is going to call and an ace on the turn. We're going to check it back. And we check call the king 3 and run into aces. He's going to bet pot. I got the 9 of diamonds in my hand. So you could maybe call, but it was a pot bet. So I figured he had a big hand because, like I've said in other videos, they bet the strength of their hand a lot at these stakes. And we're going to move on to the 10s. We're going to raise from the cutoff, get 3-bet small by the small blind. Ace 8-8. I'm thinking about calling this just because I see bet range on 3-bet pots. I have a feeling that he might be as well. So we're going to take one off. He's going to check the turn, and we're going to get to the river. And yeah, this line felt pretty bluffy, so I went for it, and we were right. Doesn't make a lot of sense to do that with 9s to bet the river. But it worked out for us. It just didn't make sense to me. We're going to get a bet and a call. We're going to call with the 8s. 3-betting the ace king. Or is that yeah, I think that's a 3-bet. Oh man, we might be playing for stacks. Let's get it. All in, brother. He's going to call with kings, but we hit an ace. We hit the ace. Big double, and we have pocket. We have a set. Pocket 8s. Pocket 8s. Come on. We get a bet and a call. And I thought about slow playing it, but I'm not going to slow play it because we're deep with that other dude. Lots of draws. We don't want to let someone hit the draws. We're going to try and get it in with the other guy who's got a 2x stack. The other guy's going to move all in, and we're going to boat it up. We're going to boat it up. We're going for all of it. We're going to get it all in with this guy. He's just going to rip with jacks. Perfect. Easy. Let me get 20 bucks. And right away, back to the third screen, we got pocket queens. $21 already. And we're not even 2 hours in. It's still only 2:05. We're going till 4:42. We're like an hour and a half in. We are gonna get money. We get a raise and a re-raise. We're going to absolutely 4-bet this. It's late position, too. We'll stack some more people, bruh. He's going to move in. Let's go. Let's get some money. I'm gonna call. Ace king versus queens. No jack. No jacks. No clubs. No jacks or clubs, and we're gonna get that guy's stack as well. $26 now on the third screen. 5x raise over the limp. 4 ways with the 9s. This is not very, very pleasant. Gonna check this one probably. And we get a raise. We're gonna fold the ace 8. To a raise. We're going to probably fold this. Unless they both fold. That's the only way we call. We need player 4 and 1 to fold. And someone does call, so we're just out of there, dude. If either one of them can have a queen, and we're dead against the queen, basically, to 2 outs. I don't want to call with only 10%. But we'll play these 7s. And we're going to bet this. One single club hands can call. And another 4. I think I'm probably still ahead here. And I don't really want to give a club a free card. So I should probably keep betting, right? That's exactly what I thought in real time. We are going to bet again. And he is going to raise really small. Oh, he's all in. He's going to move all in for a little more than mine. And we were free rolling him, actually. He had the ace 7. But we had the pocket 7s. A straight would have just given it a tie. He needed an ace. No ace. Out of there, dude. We're going to fold the king 8, and we're going to raise the 9s. Bet the ace 8. Are we going to continue? We're going to continue on the turn. He is going to call again. I think I checked this back. Yeah, we're going to check it back just because we only have 1 pair. 3 barrels with 1 pair is pretty... I mean, it does work out sometimes, but... maybe with like ace king in that spot, I'd go for a 3rd barrel. That's because I don't have to worry about being out kicked at all. He's going to put in a really small 3-bet, and we're just going to all in it. And we do run into aces here. So we're going to lose our double up stack on the top screen, but we're still up. We got kings in the top screen. Let's get some back. We're going to 3-bet. Any callers? We get 1 caller. He's going to call. And 10-7-4 rainbow is really clean for kings, so we are definitely going to bet. He's going to fold, though. We still pick up a pot. And we got ace 2 on the 3rd screen in position. We are going to bet it because we have trips, ace, ace 7 rainbow. It can't be dominated, though, but it'd have to be the case ace. Did they both call? Not sure. I think so. Very sketchy with ace 2 and they both call. But I will try to bet again. A 7, or if they turn to jack somehow, or if they turn to flush draw, there's definitely hands to still call. So we're not going to bet too big. Another all-in spot with the ace king. He's got ace 5. He hits a 5. Lucky ass bitch. Good for you. We're going to check it because, yeah, I was worried about another ace. He had the 8-7 suited. He wouldn't have called a bet anyways. I'm going to raise small with the 8-7 suited because he doesn't have very many chips. And this guy's just going to lead out into us with easy fold there. The guy with the where we had the 8-7 ended up folding. We're going to raise king jack and we're going to check the king 7. Big 3-bet coming with ace queen. We're in the small blind, so we got to go a little extra. So we're going to go 80 cents. Trying to get folds, maybe 1 caller. And this was a tough spot because we are priced in, but big stack behind us. And I do go for it. And it looks like I can't see what he has. Hit some sort of 10 or something. I think I was ahead, if I remember correctly. Stupid fucking Snapchat. I figured it out, and do not disturb is what I've been putting on, so that sorry about that. I've been putting on do not disturb on my newest videos, so that shouldn't be a problem anymore. We get the c-bet through with the ace queen, and we're gonna get 3-bet with ace 10. We're gonna call, probably fold the flop because we didn't hit anything. But he's gonna actually check, and yeah, we're just gonna check as well. Not feeling too good about it, so not gonna bet it. I mostly play tournaments, so this could be a spot to bluff for real. I was even thinking about it in real time, but I decided not to. Go for a turn and river bet. He'd probably get it through a lot, especially since he had ace high as well, but just a better kicker. Let's see what happens here. We're going to raise, and the limper will call 10-9-5. We can probably c-bet this. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to c-bet. Ace on the turn. And you could probably keep barreling on this card. I don't really bluff a lot, though. But we'll river the nuts. Okay. Hopefully he's got a jack. Or jack 8 somehow. He's going to call or raise, though. And, well, surprise, we're good. Was that a raise and a call? Or is that like a 10-cent to 25-cent raise? Either way, we are raising. See if we get some action going here. They both call, and top set on the bottom screen. Jack, jack, and the board comes jack 6-3, 2 hearts. We're going to same bet the flop. $1 again on the flop. He's going to rip. Easy call. Ace king. I don't know what he was doing. Works for me. And it is an under the gun raise, but I thought this is a really good spot to put in a 3-bet because he only raised to 10 cents and the small blind called. So I don't think that they're very strong very often. They're both going to call the 3-bet. And 5, 6, 8. We're going to c-bet, hoping they just fold. Just fold, guys. Your hand's not that strong. The initial raiser is going to call the flop. And we're going to check now on the turn because I'm not trying to get him off of a 8 or a set or an overpair or whatever he's got. And he is going to check the turn. We're going to check the river now. He checks the river, and we're actually good. What were you calling with, dude? Really have no idea what he could have been calling with there. I felt like I had like the worst possible hand possible. Yeah, here we go. Ace 3, third screen. Picking it up. $27. And we're going to check call with the ace 8. He's going to check back the turn, which is a pretty weak line. We're going to go for thin here. I'm actually just going to check. Any interesting info here? He's going to bet. We're going to call. He's going to have a queen. And yeah, my screen recorder missed one of the third screen hands. We are at $31. Sucks. There's still more pots to come down there. It was literally like the perfect run cash game. Like, I didn't lose like any hands at all. Just kept winning them all. We're going to raise with the ace jack. I think he tried to lead out. I think. Yeah, he let out on the flop, and we raised him up. But the board ran out like shit, and he has the flush draw. He hit the flush on the turn. Sheesh. Lost the minimum. So we're fine with it. We're gonna bet the queen 10. Betting small, trying to get called light. Is he calling? He's gonna call it. But the 8 comes on the turn. Pretty brick card, unless he literally has an 8. So we're going to bet again. Let's go for more value. Ace on the river. We'll check it. Pretty sure I check. Yeah, we're going to check. Let's see if he bets or checks. He's going to bet pot. And he actually did end up having an 8, which I didn't really think he had very often because of the check call on the turn. Oh well. We're going to raise bigger with the ace 4 because of a limp. He's going to call. We flop an ace. We are going to bet this. He's going to bet like crazy all in. He had middle pair, but sucks out on the turn and hits a jack. Fucking whooped. Whatever. We're going to raise 10s and get 3-bet. Pretty small. So, yeah, we're calling that easily. Ace, king, 5. Not a good board. It's probably just a fold. Ace, king, 5 is a very good board for the 3-better. Don't want to call on that board. Yeah, like I said, we're at $31 on the third screen. We're going to add on some chips after that hand, which I was doing throughout this whole thing. That's why I never ended up getting very short. I didn't let myself get under $4 very much. I was probably about to add on here until this hand happened. We're going to just check call with the middle pair, trying to get the showdown. He is going to check back the turn, so I'm feeling pretty good about the hand. Thought about betting, but I didn't. And good thing we didn't because dude had it. And we're going to bet 25 cents with 10s, and he's just going to jam for $4 with ace queen. We're going to call the jam, and we are good. We are at a double up 2 now on the top screen. We are going to 3-bet ace king on the 4th screen. Anyone trying to play some poker? We get a call, and same fucking story over and over. The ace-king misses. And he's just going to lead out. And a tip for you guys, I would not lead out in a 3-bet pot a lot because 9 times out of 10, they are going to bet their range on the flop. I'm not even the only one that does it. Most players do. And I was showing this hand just because I thought it was a good spot to fold because you're going to be beat there a lot. We actually weren't. We had them both dominated, but we still would have lost because the dude hit the flush on the river. But yeah, you just don't want to overplay your ace queen, basically, is all I'm trying to say. And that's with that hand. But we're going to bet ace queen on this board. 3-bet pot, I'm pretty sure. We are going to bet queen 5-4, 2 clubs. Now there's 2 flush draws out there. So we're going to keep betting. We're going to bet kind of big. We don't like that. He is going to fold, though, on the turn. And we'll pick up $1.50. Needed that. Fold and fold. King, queen. We are going to call the bet with the king. We called with the queen 10 as well. And it's only 5 cents. But I do still decide to call because he was the initial raiser. And the queen 10 is another really big spot. See, it's 5 ways, and like anyone can have king jack. So you want to keep that in mind in this spot, big time. Not that we're going to fold the flop or anything crazy like that, but if shit gets crazy, we might fold this. 50 cents by player 7. Nice 3/4 pot bet. Let's see, it's someone calls, and yeah, this is sketchy, but maybe we'll turn a boat. So we'll stick around. And we're going to call with the 5-7. We got double gutter here. And it checks to us on the turn, so now I'm feeling like there's not a lot of king jack now. I'm feeling pretty good about it. So we're going to bet a 3rd pot. We hit our gutter with the 5-7 on the river, so we are going to bet it now. Hoping to get a call. We got the nuts, I think. No call, he folds. And yeah, the initial raiser is gonna 3-bet it, re-raise us now, or check raise us on the turn. Which like I said, I was not really interested that much in that hand. Definitely against a check raise. I rarely see those on this website, so I imagine his hand was probably really strong. Raise pocket aces, small blind calls. Now, the big blind is going to bet like really stupid 3-bet size. And we're going to just go $1. We're not really scared of much. We're going to 3-bet ace queen. Check 8-2. He's going to call, and it comes jack 10-10, 2 spades with the aces. We're probably just trying to get it in. So we're going to go $1 again. There's not much stack depth left, so we can get it in pretty easily here. He's going to call, and yeah, this is a clean-ass turn. 3 of hearts, no second flush draw. We are absolutely going to raise this all in. Hoping to stack him. Get the stack. Let's get the stack. We get the stack. He has king, queen, queen. We win. Out of here. And we're going to flop an ace. I think I bet the flop. We're going to go for a second barrel on the turn. Is he going to call it? He calls, and another jack on the river. Which is usually a pretty clean card. I do check it back still, but he actually floated us with nothing on the flop. Hit the jack on the turn and hit another jack on the river. Pretty disgusting spot, to be honest. We're going to raise the ace-8. And in tournaments, I a lot of times would just check. But we're deep stacked, so we're going to raise. We got an ace. The limpers aren't going to have a lot of ace-X. And we flop an ace. Ace 10-9. We're going to bet this. 20 center. Nothing going on there. He calls another ace on the turn. We're going to bet a little bigger now because hands like 10x, obviously worse ace-X, are going to like that card. But he folds sadly. Queens on the third screen. We're at $36. We're going to put in the 3-bet. Let's get it. And we have aces. We're going to re-raise. Someone's going to cold call our three ways with queens. Jeez, in a 3-bet pot. 8, 2, 3, 2 clubs with the queen of clubs. We are going to bet the same amount. I'm trying to get called by worse overpairs. 8x. Maybe ace high or flush draws. Turn is a jack, which is a fine card for us. Jacks gets there, but that's about it. We're going to keep betting this, trying to get more money in the pot. Obviously raise aces. They both fold though, but that's fine because we are now at $39 pretty much. Pocket kings on the bottom screen. We are going to raise all day. Probably like 40, I think. 40-cent raise. Big blind and small blind fold. The under the gun raiser is going to... What's he going to do? I know what he does, but you don't. He's going to raise us again to $1.27. I don't fold kings. I'm all in. Because of shit like this. Dude had 2s. Dude put in the 4-bet call with the 2s. We are going to be very happy with that. And we're going to double it up again. We got ace-king on the small blind. Will this be the time that ace-king hits? Will it be the time? We are going to raise fat. Because 2 limpers and we're in the small blind. Let's go back up to the ace-king. Come on. Must have been in the middle of something else. And same story again. Ace-king just won't hit. We're going to check the flop. We got the nut high card hand. So we're fine with checking on the flop. We're going to check the turn as well. And check the river. I think I'm going to check the river. We'll probably check call now because Jack 5, 8. Ace high is good a lot. So we'll check call the river. Check call. Yup. Easy check call. We are going to call, and he has queens. Dude missed so much value. Dude limped in, flattened the raise with queens. Amazing flop, amazing turn, and doesn't bet until the river. You want to get the money in with your queens, guys. Dude missed out on literally a buy-in right there because I would have stacked off with him probably. Raise and a call. We have jacks. We're probably going to go like at least 50 cents. Called it 50 cents. We're going to raise. And we'll just fold ace 10. And we're going to fold the ace 4 to a 3-bet. Fold the queen 10 off. He is going to call. The initial raiser is going to call. And king, queen 5. We're just hoping he folds. Just fold, dude. We're going to put them all in, though, to increase our chances. He's only got 63 cents, so our all-in's not crazy. Let's see if he calls it or if he's going to fold it. He calls with queen 9. Dude called a 3-bet for a third of his stack with queen 9. Hits middle pair and goes with it. We got another jacks, though. We're going to raise or re-raise 2 calls or 1 call. We're going to bet it, and he is going to Hopefully call, because it's only 776, but he will not call. Dang it. I was hoping he would call. We got another Jack 10. Ace 4 suited's pretty good, but we were early position. We're going to flat his raise, and it comes King 10-4. He's going to check. We're going to check it back, and we're going to turn a 2-pair, but there is a flush out there now. He's going to bet 3/4 pot on the flush, and we're going to river a full house. Jack 4, King, Jack, Jack. Or 10-4, King, Jack, Jack. 3 hearts. He's going to bet over the size of the pot. We're just going to put him in. We're just going to put him in. Hoping to get a call. He is going to call, and he actually flopped a set with 4s. I really don't know why they decided to bet on the flush card, but it worked out for us, boat over boat. We're just going to check Queen 2. We're going to 3-bet Ace King. He's going to call 10-3-3. We'll probably C-bet. Check the Ace 6. He actually had a King the whole way. Where's the rest of the pot? Keep checking the Queen 2. We're hoping he folds to the C-bet here. Let's see it. Just fold, dude. Just fold it. Fold it. He folds. Let's go. Ace 5. We're going to just call because there's a big bet. We also got Ace 10 on the top screen, too. We're in position, and I'm pretty sure he raised and we just flatted. We're just going to fold the ace, that Ace 10, though, where we have nothing. But the Ace 10 with top pair, we are going to bet the flop, and we're going to bet the turn now. We're going to bet a little bigger now, hoping he calls with, like, kings, queens, jacks, 10s. But it looks like he folds as well. Wish he called. Ace 8 on the button. We're going to raise 3-handed. We're going to get called by the big blind. And 10-10 or 10-deuce-deuce is not very good, but we will turn an 8. He's going to bet. We're just going to call because he bet pot. I'm feeling pretty good about an 8 there, so I'm not trying to fold it. Board hits another 10, 10, 10, 2, 2, 8. He bets again. We're going to call because we beat ace high, and that's a really strong hand in a 2-paired board correctly. And I decided to 3-bet him because this guy was playing aggressive. We're going to bet the flop with king, queen. It came out jack 8-4. He's going to min click it. And I don't really fold a lot of my range to min clicks. We're going to turn a gutter with 2 overs. Can he check? Just check it, dude. Give me a chance to hit. He's just going to bet a half pot. We would have rivered a king, which is probably good. Oh, well. This time, though, in the 3-handed table, we have the queen jack. And we're going to call his little bitch 3-bet. Backdoor flush and a gutter with 2 overs. Pretty decent hand. The person who 3-bet with like 10 extra cents is going to check. I check. Button checks. Turn is a 9 of hearts, giving us a flush draw. And yeah, I'm not going anywhere now. Raise the ace 7. And I did think about raising the queen jack hand because we got a lot of equity and he might not have a strong hand. But I did not. And yeah, he had ace high, so if we would have re-raised, it probably would have worked. Oh well. We're gonna flat with 8-9. Flop bottom 2, 8-9 jack. Pretty good flop for 8-9. We're going to fold the king 3. I might have defended if it was just a raise and a fold, but the aggressive player wants to get in there. So I just folded it 3 ways. It's not going to be good very often. We're going to bet the 8-9 though, even though the flush comes in, but I don't put him on a flush because he checked back the flop. He's going to raise this though on the turn, which is really weird. We're going to continue, and he's going to bet pot. Pretty nasty spot for real, because I don't think he's got a flush, so I do call, and he does have a nut flush. Decided to check it on the flop for some reason. We're going to 3-bet the aggressive guy, though, now in the second screen. That was only 3 players. We got 10s. He raises the small blind. I'm in the big blind with 10s. I re-raise him. 8-6-3. Super clean board. We're going to bet half pot-ish. He's going to do the min-raise thing again, and we're going to call it. Turn is a 4. Pretty clean card. It does bring in straights, though. But I'm still going to probably get it in here because this dude's been playing like all kinds of crazy hands and just betting them like crazy. He's going to pot the turn, and we're just going to go with it. Kind of hoping for a call, for real. Hopefully he just calls like 6-7 or something. He's thinking about it, though. Is he going to call? Come on, call. Give me my money. He's going to fold it. But we still win a pretty decent pot there of like $5 or $6. Puts us at like $13 now on the second screen. We got ace queen and we decide to raise, and we're going to get re-raised. Gotta wait for the tanker. Shouldn't take too much longer. And yeah, I'm going to show my results at the end, in which we're almost there. Not going to call a 9-3 off. He's going to, big blind's going to cold call the 3-bet. And this is a good spot probably to 4-bet ace queen. But I decided to just call, take a flop. 7-5-4, nothing there for us. We're going to check it to the razor. And queen 9 off, we're going to raise. The razor's going to bet half pot. And I was seriously thinking about calling if player 9 folds. Very big time thinking about it. Because I think he can 3-bet us with like ace jack, ace 10, king queen, king jack. We ultimately decide to fold it though. I think this is the last hand. We have ace jack. Under the gun's going to bet 2 blinds. We're just going to call. The button's going to call and the big blind's going to call. And we got a jack. Feeling pretty decent about it. I mean, we lose to overpairs or sets, but that's about it. Shouldn't really be a 2-pair. We're going to call his like 40% pot bet. Button folds, big blind folds, heads up to the turn, which is the 10 of spades. 2 flush draws now. He's just going to overbet it all in for $1.20. I'm not folding ace jack. He ends up having queen jack, and we hold. And yep, that was the last hand. We ended up making $39 in 4 hours. Let's